For over 50 years, Daniel has been a leading brand for control valves used in marketing terminals and pipelines across the globe. Daniel control valves are a symbol of precision, versatility, and trustworthiness. The 700 series control valves provide the best control for most applications, including pressure, flow, back pressure, differential pressure, digital control, and surge relief. All the valves in the 700 series family are built upon the Daniel trusted body design, which offers a 45-degree angle that provides higher flow capacity and lower pressure loss. The main components included in every Daniel 700 series control valve are the valve body, a carbon steel machine casting providing the best housing for the valve components, meeting ANSI specifications at 150, 300, and 600 class. The cylinder head provides a safe closing element for the 700 series valves and facilitates access to the valve internal components, allowing the valve to remain in line while being serviced. The valve cylinder, made of forged stainless steel or nickel-coated carbon steel, provides the best flow for your process fluid at the required flow rate with minimum pressure drop. The piston, crafted of stainless steel, is the heart of the 700 series control valve. Hydraulically balanced, the piston provides a linear correlation between the percentage of opening versus the flow rate. The spring provides the differential force to close the piston and allows it to open when conditions are met. Static O-rings totally shut the valve by providing an ANSI Class 6 bubble-tight sealing. Dynamic O-rings complete the sealing of the 700 series valve while also allowing the piston to have a smooth movement up and down the cylinder. One of the greatest features of the 700 series control valve is the fact that multiple control options can be applied using the same valve body as the primary element. The controls can employ electro-hydraulic pilots that provide the highest precision and accuracy in pressure control or flow rate digital control applications. Nitrogen, featuring a nitrogen over-oil interface to provide the fastest and most reliable piston actuation for surge relief applications. An adjustable spring which simply and efficiently uses the valve spring to obtain the right set point for back pressure applications. Looking at the details of operation of each type of valve available in the 700 series, let's consider the pilot valve 788 digital control valve. Closed or closing position. At the start of the cycle, the downstream solenoid is closed and the upstream solenoid is open. While the upstream pressure is lower than pressure on the back of the piston, the spring provides the differential force closing the piston and keeping it seated. Opening position. To open the 788, the downstream solenoid is open and the upstream solenoid is closed. The upstream pressure overcomes the pressure on the back of the piston plus the spring force, pushing the piston open. Controlling position. At the controlling stage, the downstream solenoid is closed and the upstream solenoid is closed. Note that the product cannot flow to or from the top of the piston. The piston is hydraulically locked in position until the preset commands the valve to open or close as required to maintain the desired flow rate. Daniel nitrogen-loaded valves are normally closed and will open on increasing upstream pressure. When line pressure on the upstream side exceeds the nitrogen pressure plus the force of the spring, the movable barrier of oil compresses the nitrogen and the valve opens. As line pressure falls below set point, the nitrogen pressure, added to the spring force, closes the valve and remains closed as long as nitrogen pressure is greater than line pressure. Speeds are controlled by a check valve inside. Opening speed is relatively unrestricted and provides the fastest opening operation, ideal for surge relief. The oil barrier ensures a smooth movement of the piston and maintains the integrity of the valve seals. As a third example of optimized controls for the 700 series, the V707 adjustable spring-loaded valve is both simple and effective. The valve maintains upstream pressure or back pressure in the line by having the piston remain seated, while upstream pressure is lower than the spring force and downstream pressure combined. The force of the spring is modulated by a screw located inside the spring cover, which provides easy adjustment of the set point pressure. The V707 also includes a check line to equalize pressures on the valve downstream and the backside of the piston, closing the valve in the event of a sudden increase of downstream pressure. We're happy to share the exciting features of this product and hope you gathered valuable information on how the Daniel 700 series control valves optimize flow control. For further information, please contact your local Daniel representative or visit us on the web at www.daniel.com.